Hello. Today I will provide you information about why growing out your hair and donating it is a good thing. According to breastcancer.org, in this journal, many women that find wearing a wig that gives them a sense of normalcy and consistency. During cancer treatment, a wig can be provided for some privacy that it may prevent people from asking questions about their appearance and diagnosis. This quote shows that wigs give people more confidence in their own skin and they are able to discreetly hide their hair loss. According to the preview statement, I am going to provide information on why you should donate your hair and how it helps people. I think it is very important to give back to people that are less fortunate than yourselves, which is why I suggest people should grow out their hair more and donate it. It is always a good thing to grow out your hair and help someone else less fortunate than yourselves to give back to others. Lots of people today are already following common trends in growing out their hair. People that are cutting their hair should consider donating it to help go to a better cause. Donating your hair is very inexpensive. It doesn't cost you hardly anything unless you do some treatment before. And it is very minimal. It's very inexpensive and is very minimal to what needs to be done. If you're already going to cut your hair, you might as well get it donated. If you're going to donate your hair and you're wondering why, if you should or not, you should, because it helps others and less fortunate than yourselves, and it puts your hair to good use rather than just having it thrown in the trash. Let's talk about the benefits of donating your hair. I am sure some of you have never thought about donating your hair before, or maybe you have. It's not up to me to decide. Donating your hair is a very good thing, and here's the reasons why. According to breastcancer.com, wigs can conceal hair loss, and depending on the length and color you choose, now help you look more like you did before treatment or provide a whole new look. They can also protect your scalp from the sun and the cold air if you have complete hair loss. Many people like wearing a wig because it makes them feel free again. Many people like wearing their wigs because it helps them feel better in their own skin, and they don't have to have people asking questions about what their treatments are and what has happened to them. For example, many women that find wearing a wig gives them a series of normalcy and consistency during cancer treatment. That is a fact that was taken from breastcancer.org. They have a lot of different options for wigs, and a lot of people are worried about the cost of wigs, and there are different treatment scenarios where wigs are just included inside with your cancer treatment. There are many reasons for how hair loss is taken away. According to breastcancer.org, if you're facing hair loss or thinning hair, or are part of a treatment, or breast cancer includes chemotherapy, whole brain radiation, tamoxifen, or you may just be curious about trying out a wig. All of these have been different scenarios that could have happened that cause hair loss, and I'm sure there are many other disorders out there that causes hair loss, like alopecia and different hair disorders, or it could be a genetic thing where hair just doesn't come in. Getting a wig isn't inexpensive. It does take a little bit of money, but for a lot of people, there are a lot of different scenarios out there that wigs can be covered. There's payment plans on them. There's a lot of different scenarios that can happen to help cover the cost of what the wig might be. Now that you've seen what causes hair loss, let's look at a story of an unexpected patient. A 7-year-old boy in Phoenix, Arizona, his name is Vinny, grew out his hair for 2.5 years. While being ridiculed for looking like a girl and having really long hair, he donated his hair after 2 years. He really wanted to donate his hair because he was very worried about, or he was very concerned that not a lot of not a lot of cancer patients were able to get wigs. A friend of his had cancer and had lost his hair, so he thought it necessary to grow out his own hair to donate as well. A few weeks after donating his hair, he also had found out that he had been battling cancer himself. According to his father and medical reviews, that he had a very aggressive stage 4 cancer. His grandparents had opened up a GoFundMe page to help him gain some money and are able to get a wig for him. After they opened up the GoFundMe, they had raised over $60,000 for him. Already donating his hair and being such a kind little boy that he is, he took the rest of the money that he had, that he had been receiving through the GoFundMe page, and had donated it towards cancer treatment for kids his age. Now that we've talked about how patients that get a wig, now let's talk about the steps that are needed to prepare for a wig. A few things that are needed to prepare for a wig are that you need to wash and condition your hair before going in. A lot of stylists will do that there for you, but it's just an extra step if you're trying to save time, that you can do that beforehand. You have to have a minimum of 6 inches to donate. A lot of stylists won't take hair less than that. Also, your hair cannot be dyed. It is very difficult to try and re-dye a wig, as it is not growing anymore. So those are the steps that are needed to be taken and rules that need to be followed before donating a wig. In conclusion, we have talked about many things in this speech. We have talked about why people have hair loss, why people want to get wigs, and so really, if you've ever thought about thinking about donating your hair, you should definitely do it. It is very beneficial for everyone, and it is just a really great thing to do. Now is the time to donate your hair if you've ever liked to do so. Thank you.